Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. I'm still suffering with a sprained wrist, but it's not really too bad. It doesn't affect my motion too much. So just throwing that out there. Should be good, in about a week, I would think. And whatever. What you're looking at here is a Cold War Era 1 Kondor that came from stage 100 of, well, one of the seasons. I can't remember which one, but it was recent. So a lot of you should have this tank. And the thing about it is that if you haven't played it, this tank is kind of useful. I was playing this tank because to do something different, mix it up, and make use of the 65% silver earning bonus, which can cause you to, make 60,000 plus in a match. And a lot more plus if you catch a break. What it has on here is the Megadeth nuclear symbol sticker, because my name is Duke Nukem and I love to nuke 'em. So that's why that's on there. And I have this zoomed in to the maximum zoom in the garage. But I'm going to show you a game that was just unbelievable, because I did something in this tank that I never really expected to do. This tank is not a great scoring tank. It's solid, but it is a lightweight medium tank. It doesn't have a lot of armor. I mean, the armor is pretty good, but its strength is basically avoiding damage by the mobility and also by the fast reload, or faster than normal medium tanks. So you can sometimes beat medium tanks in combat because you're maneuvering around them in just fast enough to make them miss one or two shots while you're drilling them with a faster reload. And if you get any help at all, well, goodbye Charlie. So I had a terrific game, and that's what I'm going to show you. And, like I told Brownie, I was just talking to him, and I said, I did the thing that I did. And he was like, wow. Well, I can't tell you now. We can talk about it later once you see it, because I don't want to ruin it for you. But if you have the Kondor and haven't really played it, this game should give you incentive to try it out. That's what I'm really going to say about that. So it would be real helpful if you could leave a like for this video. That would help spread the word to people who haven't seen my videos, hopefully, and they can see what we're making over here, and maybe they'll stick around and like and subscribe, etc. So now we've covered all this intro stuff. Let's go to the action. Welcome to Pearl River. So I'm here in my trusty Kondor, looking to be basically a backup player. Usually a Kondor is good for 1,000 to 2,000 damage ballpark. Maybe you make 1 or 2 kills if you're lucky. You're just trying to be a contributor to your team. Help out if you can. So my idea, go to the center, which is where I'm headed. Right here. When I go to the center and just see what kind of deviltry I can concoct. Pick up random opportunity shots. Don't want to go toe-to-toe with any real medium tanks in the Kondor, because you need to be mobilized and on the move to make use of your best abilities. because it's a pretty C+ tank overall. Maybe B- on certain things. But that reload is shockingly effective. So I was trying to go and see if I could, pick up an opportunity shot here. Seemed to be some action. You never know. And not so much. Sometimes you catch a break, sometimes you don't. That's okay. No problems. I'm undamaged. I mean, this was a great free tank to pick up from the season. And it's that 65% earn rate for silver that is the key. Now this game doesn't last too long. It's about a middle of the pack in the length. So really what I'm trying to do is I'm just opportunity shots. Trying not to do anything stupid. Back up some guys if I can. Double team, what have you, if possible. It's what I call the Batman and Robin situation. Sometimes you're Batman in a tank, sometimes you're Robin. Well, this is a Robin tank. This is not a Batman tank. And if you play this like a Batman tank, you're going to be in trouble because you're going to get annihilated head to head. This is not a I show up and I'm a superstar. This is one where you have to be very careful. Pick your battles, pick your shots. Hopefully you can score. Let's see what we got here. Pretty good. Nice. Tagged him again. Got that dude. WZ111 completely dead. So this is the kind of thing you want to do. I nickel and dime that guy, and my reload was just crushing him. I didn't do a lot of damage, but I joined in and got a kill. Okay. So, what is that, a char 40? Probably. And yes, I know that it's pronounced Char, but I just call him Char for fun. Yeah, it's a 25. Sorry, that's a basic Char, so no big deal. I thought it was a 40, but it was a 25. So that's, what I'm doing is not super special, but I just kept the team, I'm keeping the team in the ballpark. And now it's 3-4. And at this point, it's time to get out of here. I've done what I can from the center. Our team wasn't really good. I mean, it was okay. I don't know. Their teams are roughly similar in ability, I guess, is all you could say. I don't know if it's good, medium, or bad, but I'm hesitant to come down here in a Kondor because a Kondor just isn't super strong. But there's an old rule that you can do anything you want if they're not able to hit you, because that's where the punishment occurs, is when they hit you. So if you don't get shot, like I've barely been shot like one time, what I've been doing has been successful. I haven't been shot. Yeah, this guy's a freak. He's a pain in the butt. Can't get a good shot at him. So I'm going to go shoot somebody else. Yeah, nice. That guy shot at him, but he killed that dude. Okay, now we got to one-on-one. I go, now we don't have a choice. I was going to go and defend the base, but there's nobody in the base now. This guy does have the better position, and he snagged me on that one. My gasoline is messed up. So I repaired that. We're good. And now here is the whole thing I was talking about. This is where the game comes down to maneuvering and reload. His tank is better than mine, objectively. Fortunately, he's damaged, and I was able to get a hold of him with my mobility, and my reload is what got him. Yeah, that's my Warhammer, whatever, Knights, or whatever the heck it is. I don't know, but 3-star butt kicker commander. And that's another thing that's very important. This guy has 6 skills. You don't want to play these tanks with 1, 2, and 3 skill commanders, because you're not going to get the full value of abilities that your tank allows. You need 5 or 6 kind of minimum to be able to make use of, get your reload up there and, get some defensive armor as well. Born leader, etc., etc. Ouch. That was from my wrist. Okay, so here, let me show you the setup that I have on this Kondor, because I think this is going to be very helpful to you if you have a Kondor and you want to go, hey, that was a great game. Let me go try my luck. But remember, this is not a great game. This is an exceptional game in this tank. I've never been close to 4,000 before, like 3,500-ish maybe. But let me just give you the rundown. Look at this gun accuracy. My gun accuracy is .23, which is pretty awesome. Speed in this tank, 52 basically. 51.97 is 52. All right? And that's the key. We have a 52 speed, and we have a great reload. What's the reload, you ask? Well, 4.74. It's better than just about any other medium tank you'll find. At least to my knowledge, anyway. So here, since it's a medium tank, it always pays for you to get the advanced armor, which is like 850,000 silver. You only buy it once, and you use it in every game. It's totally a bargain. Tracks. This will give you a 10% speed boost. That's how I get my 52 or 51.97 speed. As well as combination of the horsepower with the powertrain. So those two will get me the extra speed. The fan. The fan works the same as Born Leader, and also as this one, the enhanced rations. So I have Born Leader on my commander. I have the fan on the tank, and I have enhanced rations on the tank. Each one of those does exactly the same thing. So it's like I have 3 Born Leaders, or I have 3 fans, or I have 3 of these. You can stack the effects. These things will do this. They'll make your aim slightly more accurate. They'll make your reload slightly shorter. They'll make your vision slightly longer. They will also increase turret rotation. Well, turret rotation, what do we have here? Basically 45. I like to be around 50 if I can get there. So down the road, it would probably help. It's not really that necessary because he doesn't move fast enough. A light tank really needs to have 50 plus rotation. 45 for this medium is probably good, but down the road I'd probably like to get a turret rotation boost on my commander. So this is what gives us this whole ability. Now let's look at this commander. Again, like I said, you want to have 5 minimum. But this guy has what I call 6 combat skills. This quick learner is a 10% bonus in speed of learning It's not a combat skill. Now, what happens, you'll see that my orange bar is 407,000 out of 650. So basically 243,000 points away. When I get the next skill, I'm going to respec all these guys, drop this quick learner, and I'll be adding the 8th skill plus 1 to replace this. I'm going to add 2 skills when I get to the 8th skill slot. But anyway, what we have here is reload, aim accuracy, born leader. Because born leader affects aim, reload, and aiming, and also vision. Oh, I already have on this guy, no wonder. I already have the turret rotation. That's why it's decent. Okay, so we're good with that. And I also have armor angling, which gives you a 5% defensive reduction in damage, just like the advanced armor gives you 5%. So combined, that's a 10% reduction in damage. It's huge against guys who don't do it. That's how you can beat certain guys who don't do it. You'll crush them because they're taking full damage or you're taking 90% damage. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it gets to the point where down the road, when you get to below 10% health and you're still alive, your armor angling and your defensive armor have helped you stay alive. I also have camouflage expertise. So we look at, and born leader and rations, that helps your camouflage rating as well. Very minuscule, but it does help. So our camo rating on this is 357, which isn't spectacular. Whatever. But our vision range is 542, which is pretty darn awesome. So it's one of those things that you learn what these things do over time, and then you use them to your advantage. So this just gives you that general thing. Now, I have gold repair and gold first aid, or gold medicine, whichever you want to call it. It's fine. If you're catching fire, which I don't catch fire on this tank very much. So if you catch fire with this configuration, you can always swap out. You can always swap out the enhanced rations for a fire extinguisher. This is what I call the cheat resistant setup. So that when they shoot you, you take damage, obviously, which is this one. If you catch fire, you have this one. Or you can use gold, depending on how much you catch fire. If it happens the second time, you catch fire, and you use this, and it happens again, upgrade to gold. But the first step would be to go to white. All right? And then I have it gold, medicine, or first aid, so that if you lose a guy, you pop him back in, and if you get hammered again, well, in 60 seconds, it's going to be back to normal. So you'll be able to keep guys revived if they take damage. This one, like I said, I have not had troubles in general with fire in this tank. So I'm rocking the enhanced rations for the enhanced vision, etc. So you saw that vision went from 521 to 542 when I put it back, just to show you what it does. You see it right there on screen. So this is the Kondor. Like I said, a great free tank that we got from stage 100. Most of you probably got this tank. Now, you may not have played it, or if you played it, you didn't have success. But I wanted to take the opportunity of this awesome game that I had where I was MVP, which is the only time it's ever happened, and that's why I made this video. When I told Brownie I was MVP with 4,000 damage. Oh, wait a second. Did I show you that? I don't think I showed you that. Okay, this is the end of game screen. So I told Brownie about this, and he was shocked that I killed 4 guys with 4,000 damage and got an MVP in a Kondor, because it's just, this is the apex of what it can do, apparently. I did not get the ace badge for this. I don't know what the number is. 5,000 damage. Who knows? It's going to take someone who's more of an ace in a medium tank than myself. I'm a B plus, maybe medium tank guy, and I'm pretty good in the Kondor because I understand how it works. But I was just playing it to make money. Made 66,000, pretty good. Also 12,400 Commander. That was his first win of the day. Only Kondor game of the day. So I totally lucked out. Played Kondor, got the victory, got the bonus, and that's what you're seeing. So it worked out fantastic. But I wanted to show you guys so you could have a chance to see this and use my setup to help you maybe use this as a good solid moneymaker in the future, because it has a killer 65% bonus. Medals. The final guy was the guy that I killed with fire, which was awesome. First class badge, 4,000. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I don't think I'm beating 4,000 damage. I mean, that map is a good map for me because I can play it and make points where I can't make on other ones, because you just have to be better. And the problem with the Kondor, it's fairly low on the totem pole. So it's not an awesome, like I said, it's not a Batman tank. This is a Robin tank. If you play like Robin and somebody else is Batman, you can help out. And that's what I did. I helped out and was very successful as a helper. You can't be a superstar in this tank. Well, I can't anyway, so whatever that means for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you're able to take the information I've given you here and apply it to your own Kondor. Oh, the other thing the Kondor has is a killer skin. See, it says skin and camouflage. Well, let's just go over here. The skin on this dude is pretty awesome. Here we go. Check this out. The Balkan Pine. So this is the skin that's available. So if you're interested in getting skins, and I would test out your tank, and if you're having great success, then it totally would be worth getting the skin for this. I mean, I just use this off and on as a, goof around tank. But the skin looks fantastic. I mean, look at this, dude. This is just awesome. So once again, this gives you some maybe incentive that if you can get successful in this tank, it's a good solid tank. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. Tell your friends if you would. That'll help them possibly like and subscribe as well. So Kondor is sometimes fun, and man, for me, this one was super fun. So I got more stuff to do, and I'll see you guys in another video very soon. Thanks again for watching.